What's going on, guys? So we got the snowmobile out of storage. We've had it in the shop now for about a week. Quickly tell you some of the things I had to tune up for it. So last winter the coolant was leaking on me and I actually did not know why. So I went out of the way. I purchased this nice coolant pressure test kit, and basically all you do is you take the radiator cap that fits your machine and you pump it up with this pressure gauge. It's got a little gauge on there and everything. You give it some pumps, plug it in, and it should hold about 10 to maybe 15 psi, and it should not leak at all. And mine was instantly leaking. I will show you exactly where, but I really recommend getting one of these coolant test kits. It's great to have, and I'm glad that I got it in case I have any more problems along the season and such. Now, this is a 2004 Arctic Cat F6. It only has about 1,200 miles on it. It really just sat most of its life. It has the pick track in the back, upgraded seat, everything, the helmet plug-in. So it's pretty modern, but it's pretty old at the same time. This is a 20-year-old snowmobile. So the coolant line that was leaking was this return hose right here. If you look down, see that super small hose, and it runs along and it just simply plugs into the top of the motor right there. It was actually rubbing on one of the head bolts, and so what I did, I just gently zip tied it out of the way just so it won't rub on anything and puncture that hole anymore. So the coolant system is all back, good to go there. We don't have to worry about that anymore. And I also had a small exhaust leak around here. Now, I didn't get to paint this yet. Actually, I'm waiting to buy some paint because we're in the middle of a snowstorm right now. But anyways, it was just leaking around the seam here. So we just simply welded that there. It doesn't look pretty, but it does not leak anymore. Good to go. And other than that, the snowmobile is looking good. I greased the front steering as well. The track tension's looking good. Everything's looking good on this machine. So today I would like to get it out for the first time this season, see how it's running, make sure this coolant problem is fully resolved. But by us, we get so much lake effect snow, and we actually have a storm right now. They're saying upwards of 2 to 3 feet. So I guess we'll see if we'll get that. Right now we got maybe a foot and a half. But I want to get out, I want to inspect the trails before it gets too deep. Make sure there's no big trees or anything in the way. So I'm going to actually take the chainsaw, strap the chainsaw to the back of the snowmobile here, and go around, make sure these trails are looking good, and enjoy the view, enjoy the day, tag along, let's get this puppy fired up. Shouldn't go anywhere.
Well, there we go.
Boy, am I glad I brought the saw with. Holy. So yeah, we got a massive tree here. And it looks like it broke right back here. Yep. Already got some snow on it. It's a pretty big diameter. So we'll definitely have to cut it into smaller pieces just to get it movable. Leaning back over there on that one. Yeah, I'm so glad that I brought the saw because my snowmobile does not have reverse. It does not have electric start. So literally right now, if I didn't have the saw, I would be walking back to my house grabbing the saw. So think ahead and look what that did for me. That's awesome. But anyways, just super scenic day here. I love when the snow sticks all in the trees and such. And it's looking great. It's looking great. But this is not, we got to get through here. So let's get this chainsaw fired up, cut this into pieces, and continue with our snowmobile trail clearing. Just after the first cut, you can see how big it actually is. Pretty healthy wood indeed. I wish I could bring this home and split it up. Maybe we'll have to sometime. Alrighty guys, so we got it all cut up here. So officially, let's get these logs moved out. I think I might even stack them along here, maybe do a little stack, because I might be able to get into them someday, do a splitting video or something, keep you guys posted on that. But let's keep going, and we got our snowmobile trail back, so that's awesome. All right guys, so another win for the chainsaw and another loss for the trees trying to block my trails. But I did put the logs here, I stacked them up. It looks cool, and maybe someday I'll get into them. I'll split them up and such. We shall see. Right now though, we got a lot going on with the storm. But there you have it, there's one tree. I'm really glad I brought that saw again. If not, I would have been walking. I still would have probably been walking back to my house. And anyways, let's hop back on, put the helmet back on, let's cruise around, check the rest of these trails. That new coolant return hose, everything's looking good, and no problems with the snowmobile. Everything's good. We got that tree cut up. Now we got all the trails clear, and we're still going to get more snow. They're saying upwards to 3 feet. It's going to snow the next day or two around here. We're getting that lake effect snow. Other than that, everybody enjoy your early December. Get that Christmas shopping rolling. Everything good to go. And if you like what you see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.